So this morning, Beyonce sent out a mass group text to all of us,
personal text,
informing us that she has holiday merch and she wants.
Shit, you should be giving us the Christmas merch for free. At this fucking point, I'm not spending my money on a celebrity. I don't care how many times I saw them in concert. Or not.
When Beyonce texted me yesterday, I literally rolled my eyes because please get your hand out my pocket for 1 second.
It's 6 in the morning. I was just spit on by like 7 moms, but I got the last Starbucks teddy bear cup in New York City.
She's shopping on Starbucks Club. She's shopping on Starbucks Club. She's getting paid.
Starbucks released a teddy bear barista cup and people are going crazy over it? Pretty much. What?
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Huh? Yes.
Look at you.
Do something with it.
It's just money coming to me easily. Money coming in and needing me. Money coming in repeatedly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me always. Money coming in all day. Money coming in all paid. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me easily. Money coming in and needing me. Money coming in repeatedly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just.
People can't feed their kids. People can't feed themselves. People have no jobs. People are going to work and they not getting paid for it. People can't pay their rent. And you want us to buy your fucking Christmas merch, bitch?
That bitch.
Ain't you rich enough? Shit, you should be giving us the Christmas merch for free. At this fucking point, I'm not spending my money on a celebrity. I don't care how many times I saw them in concert. Who are not above Christmas. Beyonce, Giselle Knowles, Carter. And Beyonce, don't think I fucking forgot about what you did or what you didn't do. Let's not forget how you ain't say one word about the Israelis singing You Won't Break My Soul, but then turn around and demand Trump to stop using your song. The American people don't got money for you, boo. Christmas is fucking canceled, and that fucking includes you. Stop letting these fucking celebrities play in your fucking faces. Fuck Christmas and fuck Beyonce.
The Beehive and the rest of the internet are so over Beyonce and her shenanigans. Let's get into it because I'm gonna need Beyonce to get back on that Renaissance high horse and go back to the Carter house because, ma'am, what do you mean? And for one, Beyonce never actually communicate with her fans unless she's about to drop something, and that's the only time you ever hear from her. So apparently she dropped some new merch for the holidays, and don't get me wrong, we're all going through it right now. All of us are going through it, and Beyonce's broke, celebrity broke, is nothing compared to our regular people broke, right? So don't get me wrong, she might still have money, but it's giving very much broke. It's giving celebrity broke. So anyways, so Beyonce will only drop things. So she sent a text message to her fans, to the Beehives, mass text message saying, oh, you know, slay girl, new products are coming. Meanwhile, the products on the website are so overpriced that even if we weren't in a recession, people wouldn't be able to afford it. Let's get into the shenanigan that Beyonce has.
Beyonce's entire Christmas merch line was ugly. There was nothing that I saw on Beyoncé that slayed. It didn't give queen, it gave servant. It did not slay, it did not serve, it gave cheap, it gave cultish, it gave basic. And if that's what y'all are into, I mean, Beehive, hey, go away. Go. Feel free to spend your hard-earned monies for people that would not spend a thin copper-coated penny for you if you needed it or were in dire straits. I mean, I don't understand why y'all think that I give a fuck because I do videos about varying topics. But because if I talk on Beyonce, I mean, aside from the fact that y'all feel that nobody's able to speak on her but herself with the lies that her and Jay-Z put out there for human consumption that y'all love to gobble up and then shit out and then expect other people to scoop your shit up out of the fucking toilet and then digest it and then regurgitate it back out. That's true. Just because y'all are convinced of it. I'm glad that I can think for myself. I'm glad that I have, uncommonly common sense that I actually utilize. And I don't allow anybody else to knock me off my common sense perch just because of the masses. All y'all do is prove my point when y'all try to fight for her. Like the overpriced, like I said, the whole color. As soon as I hear Beyonce, I don't have to hear it. That's why I cannot listen to me. I don't see how y'all get through and can't see. I understand how she's able to draw so many people in. It's in the music itself, not even in her lyrics. I'm talking about just the music. It automatically sets something off in me spiritually that my spirit does not like, which is why I know that her music is about nothing that's good. When I see the things and the symbols that she utilizes, I can tell that she's connected to the cult and things like that. So nothing good comes of that. But y'all go right ahead. I'm pretty sure that she did some type of seance and, their demonic prayers over the clothing and anything else that y'all purchase the $45 mugs that y'all gonna be sipping on and taking in and whatever, as y'all have it embossed in her, and as they're telling you everything is limited edition, even though we know that they got plenty of that shit, but they gotta push it out there for y'all. But again, believe what you want to believe, and I'm gonna keep talking what I want to talk. Just don't come on my page thinking you're gonna run shit, because you most assuredly do fucking not.
The new Beyonce March or March. It's
November.
ugly. The Christmas March. Like, who is buying it? Who is buying that stuff? Like, why does she even need money from us? Girl, you got money.
She know you're gonna spend it.
Take from people, girl. Like, you got enough. Who is giving us? Nobody.
You lose great kids from
like, this greed is getting disgusting, man.
So this morning, Beyonce sent out a mass group text to all of us,
personal text,
informing us that she has holiday merch and she wants us to see it. And, she's, Beyoncé and Blue Ivy got shirts and hoodies and all kind of stuff. And the internet, her internet is up in arms. Like, she did not read the room. She's not paying attention. People don't have their Snap. It's a government shutdown. We're in almost day 30. Like, Beyonce, can you read the room?
She don't care.
That's what I'm seeing.
People don't care.
But what I also just saw is, who bought all the robes? If y'all don't have the money.
Right.
Who bought all the robes?
So you do have money.
Wait.
She know you're going to spend it regardless. That's why she put it out.
The funny thing about the Beehive and Beyonce is if she drops something we don't like, we don't buy it. It's as simple as that. And also, like, these criticisms about Beyonce being a capitalist, of course she's a capitalist. All pop stars are capitalists, by the way. Do you know how they make their money? It's through merch. They don't make money through music. You don't make money through music anymore. You make money through merch. That's why Taylor Swift treats vinyls like merch. She doesn't treat them like pieces of art. She treats them like merch, because that's how pop stars make their money. And also, I'd like to know what your definition of what isn't capitalist, because it is very, very hard to be in the United States or be in an established country and not be capitalist. Even places like Goodwill are accused of price gouging. Trader Joe's, those little recyclable bags everybody bought up, there's no information about whether they were ethically made or not. There's no information about the labor practices they used. So one can only guess that a little mini tote bag made of 100% polyester for $2.99 was probably not made in the best of conditions, but we still continue to buy them. And people keep saying these unprecedented times. It's been unprecedented. Beyonce, you know what's not unprecedented? Beyonce doing a Christmas drop. So we save as soon as we can, so when it's time to buy the merch at Christmas, we're able to buy a couple things. Is it a little more expensive than usual? Yeah, it's a little more expensive than usual. But I see people taking, these, going through the website and being like, here's a flag for $35. That's an old piece of merch, by the way. That's been around for a long time. People who wanted it, and it's just sitting there now because nobody else really wants to buy it. A lot of people didn't buy it. I bought it, and I really like it. The stars are speckled, and I put my pin on it.
$30 though, but it's cute.
I really like it. I think it's going to go there. I think that surfboard is coming down a little bit. But it's just silly to kind of see these ice-cold takes and, then call them think pieces. That's generous of what you're calling it. You're like, I did a think piece on this. You didn't do a think piece on anything. You don't think. But anyway, I think if Beyonce wants to be a capitalist and you want to support the capitalist, you support the capitalist. Pretty much everything is capitalist. It's very expensive to be sustainable in this country. It's very expensive to be ethical in this country. There's no really such thing as a non-capitalist way of approaching a business. business usually go into the business of being capitalists. Anyway, Beyonce.
When Beyonce texted me yesterday, I literally rolled my eyes because please get your hand out my pocket for 1 second. It wasn't until just now at 12:30 p.m., I actually clicked the link. Considering it's the Christmas collection, I like getting things like this. I've been a Beyonce fan for a really long time. I've been getting her Christmas collection for a really long time. So after a while, things start seeming repetitive. But stuff like this, I think they're like collectibles. But it is $45. This is cute. It's a bathrobe, and it says "Been Cozy" for $100. A thong set. It's 7 different styles for $75. Victoria's Secret offers a better deal than that, so I'm gonna have to pass. My pet peeve about a lot of Beyonce merch is why do they do like the square picture on, like, why don't they just like make it transparent? Like, why is there always a square line? Like, I hate that. Even though I have mad Beyonce shirts like that, it's my biggest pet peeve about her, because if I'm spending $70 for a t-shirt, can you at least make it look like fucking TT didn't make it up the block? Like, you get what I'm saying? For instance, like, I could get G with this. Like, it's not a square shape. And it's a Beyonce and a snow globe. But I wouldn't get it. But I would appreciate this over the square. Even this, like, it's like, okay, cool. It's not like just a flat picture on a shirt. Like, it has design. Like, I would low-key get this. Low-key. It's $90. Never mind. Here we go with the square again. But I loved it. And then it looked like the picture is matched. At least take up the whole space of the... On the back, it says, like, rest in slave face. I like that. But, like, $70 and it don't even look, I don't know, that's irritating to me. Like, that's a pet peeve for me. Also, are these new, like, is this a new picture, or did they like Photoshop a Christmas hat on her? Because that would piss me off too. Now, this is kind of fire. Like $150. Whoa. But it like, I could see me wearing some shit like that, some cute like denim jeans and some Timbs. Eat it up. I love like a messy hair day, just throwing a fitted hat, $55, but that seems okay. Like, that seems like okay-ish, you know what I mean? Now, I kind of like this, but I hate the quality of the shirt. Like, I hate that it looks like a pajama. Oh, maybe it's supposed to be pajamas. That's well, no. I don't know, but like, you know what I mean? And for $60, like, I don't know. Again, I have so many Beyonce things, Beyonce Christmas items, that after a while I'm not just buying like I used to before and just be like, oh, I like this. Okay, bye. And then it's like, yeah. My unpopular opinion is that, like, I'm, as a grown adult, am not going to buy Blue Ivy merch. I don't know. I think, I'm not sure if this is for, like, I feel like this is for kids and teenagers and, you know, maybe like 20-year-olds and stuff. But like, my grown ass buying any merch with blue, like, I didn't buy the Deja Blue shirt. I loved it, but I don't know. I just feel, and that don't mean that people who buy it are weird, especially because this hoodie has management on the back, so she's in on our joke, you know. So I get it, but like, me buying anything with her kids on it, I'm just not gonna do that. I don't know, and that doesn't make other people weird. That's just me. More Blue Ivy merch. And this makes sense though, because Blue Ivy has a fan base too, you know what I mean? She even have like one picture with Rumi on it, but it's only for youth sizes. I clocked that. See, she got a Rumi shirt and it says Rumi Youth Tee. She says she not having no weirdos wear her baby shirt. I understand. Like, this is what I mean when I'm like, I feel like the Blue Ivy is for like teen/young adults, just like Rumi should be for the Rumi fans, like the little kids. Like, what I look like wearing a shirt with her child on it. I don't know. Again, it doesn't make y'all weird. I just don't subscribe to it. Like, I'm good on it. I'll just stay with buying the Beyonce merch, you know? But I do love Rumi. I do love Blue Ivy as well. Happy holidays. I don't know if I'll be purchasing from this. The economy's bad, babes. I don't know if I have it to just keep pouring into your pockets. I'll wait for Act 3 though, girl.
Now, Beyonce, unless you have an album, a tour film, volume 1 visuals to sell me, the wallet is closed until next year.
Beyonce's new Christmas merch line drop that I see is more directed towards Blue Ivy. And a lot of the Beehive don't seem too excited like I would surmise that they would have been. And my thing is, listen it up now, because this is probably, if not the only time you will ever hear me defend Beyonce. How dare you, Beehive, mother cuss words have the name to try to besmirch her name when y'all are the very people she's out of touch with reality. Y'all are mad and using your finger tapping strength to say that she's out of touch. Does she not see what's going on? She should donate money now. What's she doing to help? No. The same Beyonce, same Beehive that's on Beyonce's internet. The same Beyonce that does not even acknowledge y'all by even interacting with y'all and somehow has convinced y'all that her silence is just that golden. And that she sits at the top, highest echelon. And even though y'all are the motherfuckers that put her there, y'all don't even deserve even a hello or a random tweet or response back every now and again. And just by her looking at y'all somehow has y'all weak in the knees and all of these type of things and about to faint and, just... No. Beyonce is not out of touch with reality. Beyonce is directly in touch with the fucking reality that y'all created for her. Y'all made her believe that it doesn't matter, that y'all are telling her that y'all are poor and struggling to, wonder how you're going to eat, pay your mortgages, your rent, just be able to get back and forth. One of you even got a job. Some people are still praying and begging for a job. But y'all got the audacity to actually try to sit up here and blame Beyonce for that? No. Don't y'all dare. Ever. Come on Beyonce's internet and blame her for something like that. That's on y'all.
One thing Beyonce gonna do is get in y'all pockets. She gonna get in y'all pockets every single time. So she just dropped a Christmas merch, whatever the hell you want to call it, collection. And look what we got here. I mean, I went and looked at the prices. The prices ain't too bad, but it's like, do y'all really need this? Do y'all really need this? Or y'all just be like, we part of the Beehive, we gonna buy it regardless. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Beyonce, no, she got so many loyal supporters that no matter what she drops and when she drops it, y'all gonna buy it up. She know y'all gonna buy it up. So she got a little hoodie at the top. Damn, I ain't even say how much the hoodie was. But this little cup right here, that's $45. Y'all paying $45 for a cup? I mean, it's gold. I mean, I don't know if it's real gold. It ain't 24 karat gold, but it's gold. Then you got this little t-shirt right here. $70. $70. Now, $70 ain't a bad price in comparison to how motherfuckers doing with their graphic tees. And it better be top quality. It bets to be top quality. Then you got this little robe right here. Anybody in need of a robe? Who the hell still buying robes anyways? But y'all gonna buy it up. And it's $100. $100. Then we gonna keep on scrolling to the bottom. Keep on. She's selling a pack of thongs. I mean, y'all do with that as you may. I don't fucking know. The design is, I think it was $100. Was it $100? I don't fucking know. But the designs weren't that good on the, that, you know what? That's not in my lane. That's not in my lane. If y'all like the designs, I love it. But then she got, you know what I'm saying, some t-shirts. It's just a little box picture. I could have did that at the crib. I can do that one at the crib for about $30. I get me a little heat press and but yeah, Beyonce know what she doing. She know what she doing. It's the same time like when tax time come around, she know to drop them concerts. Y'all.
I saw a couple posts where people were talking about Beyonce's release of her Christmas merch. And I think, like, it gets to a point. Like, I have no problem with Beyonce, but I think that is the most tone-deaf shit I ever heard. Like, the majority of your fan base is black women, and over 300,000 black women have been fired within a year. Not even just a fiscal year, within this year. Black women are in a crisis. They need their money. They don't have jobs. There's a lot of shit going on. And so I think like celebrities and more importantly like their PR, their marketing teams, y'all need to read the room. Because that's the most tone deaf and like shut up, give me your money shit I ever seen.
Now, two things can be right at the same time. I know we're talking about being broke and not having access to our SNAP benefits, and a lot of people are losing their jobs and or having to work without getting paid, but we're the same people who are basically waiting in line hours to go and get some Starbucks Bears cup for the holidays that is overpriced. Because at the end of the day, you're getting this cup, right, just to probably show on TikTok that you got it, just like the little boo-boo craze when they were having the little boo-boos, which is still going on because they just opened up a store of little boo-boos and people were waiting in line hours to get the damn ugly doll that is called the little boo-boos. But now people are having this craze over this bear cup that I know will probably end up in the landfill within 2 weeks, because people only get stuff so they can show on TikTok, hey, I got it, you know, the craze, so their videos can go viral. That's one of the reasons why they do it. So let's get into people complaining about not having money but then spending all this money in time.
It's 6 in the morning. I was just spit on by like 7 moms, but I got the last Starbucks teddy bear cup in New York City. I'm so excited. I'm honestly scared to open this right now. I feel like someone's gonna come and jump me.
Over a cup. Only white people. Because what do you mean? This cup you can buy it at the Dollar Tree.
Okay, should I use this? Do I
Yes,
sell it
it's
on
glass,
eBay? Like, what do I do with
not
this?
plastic.
No, it's
But
so
it's not that
cute.
serious. Cute.
Starbucks released a teddy bearista cup and people are going crazy over it? Pretty much. What? Why? Well, originally Starbucks thought that only a few people would want their cups, but demand was so high that they sold out on the first day. It was really that popular? Yup. What does it look like? It must be really well designed. It kind of looks like this. That's honey.
That's a honey jar.
I know. Okay, wait, so people are freaking out over a washed out honey bottle? Well, theirs is actually glass, plus it's also a limited time thing, and you know, Starbucks. Okay, stop. How much did they sell this for? It must have sold for like $10 a bottle for it to sell out on the first day. It was actually $30.
What?
$30? $29.95 to be exact. And now people are selling them on eBay for around $1,500. What? Yeah. $1,500. Are people crazy? But some people think this is a marketing stunt by Starbucks' new CEO as part of his turnaround plan. Really? Is their stock performing well? As of right now, they're still down around 7% year to date, but they're almost in the green for the past 6 months. Interesting. Last question. Did you buy a brand new bottle of honey just for this video? Yeah, I'm not gonna waste money on some overpriced cup. Plus, we need honey.
Going to business school taught me absolutely anything. It's that consumers are very dumb and easily swindled. I'm sure that you guys have seen the viral Beanie Bear Starbucks cup drop as of late, and I'm sure you have also noticed that Starbucks refuses to drop more than like 5 at a store, with some stores receiving only 1. Now, these cups sell at around $15 to $30 depending on what you get from the drop, because there's like other forms of cups for this drop. The consumer psychology about this cup is exactly like this. This is how it goes. We take a cheap product that's available on Amazon and Alibaba wholesale. We put our label on it. We tell the consumers, hey, we're only going to drop 4 to 5 per store. So we make it seem like it's super rare and like you can only get it if you go to the store at 4 a.m. and make sure that you wait there until the store opens up. When in reality, we're going to drop like 1 or 2 at each store. And then the only way you can get it is if you go on eBay and get it from a scalper that's selling it for $300 to $500, which people are consistently buying it for. When in reality, it's the tale as old as time. It's a cheaply made, already readily available cup with a consumer logo on it. That's all they want, is a logo. Consumers eat that shit up. You guys are dumb. You guys are always easily swindled, and this is exactly why Starbucks is a billion-dollar company, because they just play in your faces.
This whole Starbucks Bear Cup thing is an absolute disaster in my opinion. If you didn't know, Starbucks released this holiday Bear Cup in very, very limited quantities. There was a mad rush to get these cups, even fights breaking out at some locations. This is at a time right now when Starbucks brand image is already suffering. People started lining up at 3 a.m. for when the doors would open just to get a chance at getting a Starbucks Bear Cup. But a lot of the fights happened because employees bought up all the cups before people had a chance to come in. The way Starbucks, in my opinion, fumbled the bag, they should have bought Starbucks Bear Cups for every employee as a thank you for their year of hard work, so the employees wouldn't have to buy them and pay their own hard-earned money to buy them, and there would then still be bear cups available for the members of the public. This person's pointing out how baristas deal with the public every day of the year, so they deserve to be able to buy the bear cup, but I say just give them a bear cup. Net revenue was almost $40 billion last year. That would have been great for their brand image.
Grown people in line fighting over this cup at Starbucks. Meanwhile, everybody's complaining they don't have the money, SNAP benefits.
What do you mean grown adults are getting in fights over these Starbucks bear cup? People are showing up to Starbucks at 4 in the morning and camping out just to get their hands on this Starbucks teddy bear cup. Where the insanely long lines to buy these teddy bear cups were chaotic. Grown adults were getting in fights, and even more worse, the people that didn't get their cups were crashing out. And even more worse, not only were these cups $30, now that they are all sold out, they are selling between $600 and $700. And this is where it gets even more sadder. Starbucks seemingly tricked all these people, as a lot of Starbucks employees are saying that their store only got like 6 or 7 bear cups shipped to them. But most of these people camping never had a chance anyways. And even allegedly, a lot of these Starbucks employees were buying the cups before they could get on the shelf. And this is where it gets even more patheticer. Instead of spending $30 camping out and getting in fights, you can basically buy the same cup on Amazon for $20. This is literally just the Labubu and Stanley cup all over again. And a lot of people are saying that with the current state of the world, people that are buying these Starbucks cups are tone deaf. Meanwhile, these literally look like baby sippy cups. Would you buy the Starbucks teddy bear cup?
This was a sick, cruel thing that Starbucks did as a social experiment for all of us, poor people. Because all we have to look forward to is freaking bear cups.
Starbucks released a teddy bear barista cup and people are going crazy over it? Pretty much. What? Why? Well, originally Starbucks thought that only a few people would want their cups, but demand was so high that they sold out on the first day. It was really that popular? Yup. What does it look like? It must be really well designed. It kind of looks like this. That's honey.
That's a honey jar.
I know. Okay, wait, so people are freaking out over a washed out honey bottle? Well, theirs is actually glass, plus it's also a limited time thing, and you know, Starbucks. Okay, stop. How much did they sell this for? It must have sold for like $10 a bottle for it to sell out on the first day. It was actually $30.
What?
$30? $29.95 to be exact. And now people are selling them on eBay for around 1,500 bucks. What? Yeah. $1,500. Are people crazy? Some, but some people think this is a marketing stunt by Starbucks' new CEO as part of his turnaround plan. Really? Is their stock performing well? As of right now, they're still down around 7% year to date, but they're almost in the green for the past 6 months. Interesting. Last question. Did you buy a brand new bottle of honey just for this video? Yeah, I'm not gonna waste money on some overpriced cup. Plus, we need honey.
This entire weekend, my FYP has been filled with nothing but videos of people crashing out over the teddy bear cup from Starbucks. People, what are we doing? Embarrassing doesn't even begin to describe a lot of y'all. I could say more. I could use a lot of more colorful words, but you know how this app rolls, so me voy a quedar callada. You were fighting with the employees over this cup when it's the corporation's fault. It's not their fault, the employee, that there wasn't enough of them to go around. Number one. Number two, they should have given the employees the chance to buy these, or there be enough stock. Anyway, I'm digressing from the point. Let's just run it back. Y'all were fighting the employees over a cup. Over a cup. A cup. The employees bought it first, hid it, whatever the case may be. Tough luck. That is not an excuse for you to be an ass to people. A lot of you forget that fades are rated E for everybody. The way y'all are throwing tantrums, not even my 5-year-old goes that far, okay? My 5-year-old, and it would be excusable, if not understandable, if my 5-year-old does that, right? Because it's expected. But you guys are grown adults. Get it together, people. Consumerism has you guys under spells.
I know people are sick and tired of hearing about these Starbucks barista cups of 2025, but I cannot move on from it until I talk about it. So I'm going to talk about it. We all know what happened. Starbucks promoted to the nth degree their holiday launch that was going to be launching on November 6th, the highlight being the glass barista cup, which made people then get up before dawn to line up outside of their local Starbucks, wait until the doors opened at 4:35 a.m. in the morning to run like the wildebeest in the Lion King throughout the store to the shelves. And there's no bear cups. you can't get a bear cup. You couldn't get a bear cup because somebody was quicker than you, or a Starbucks employee already purchased them, or the fact that, I don't know, maybe because Starbucks could only ship 2 or 3 bear cups per store. This led to a bunch of people crashing out on TikTok and crying over a bear cup. We have people that are starving, kids that are not going to get a Thanksgiving meal this year, and you're crying over a bear cup. Can y'all make it make sense for me? Now, here's my theory. Starbucks knew what they were doing. They are a multi-million or billion-dollar company whose only mission is to make money. And I can't help but notice that their number one draw-in was this bear cup. And what is the current Christmas trend that everybody seems to want to be following this year? It's Ralph Lauren Christmas. And if you didn't know about Ralph Lauren Christmas, do you know, I don't know if you would consider it a mascot, but what's usually on a lot of Ralph Lauren merchandise? A bear. So Starbucks is paying attention to all these trends, and they're noticing that the girlies this year, they wanted Ralph Lauren Christmas this year. So hey, let's make a barista cup and make it the forefront of our holiday launch, so that all the girlies on TikTok feel the need, the urgent need, to buy one of these things so that they can be on trend with their Ralph Lauren Christmas. Now, I don't know if that's the real case. I'm not making allegations here. It's just incredibly coincidental that Ralph Lauren Christmas seems to be all the hype for the Christmas theme this year, and Starbucks may or may not be cashing in on that with this barista cup. Now, with that being said, am I upset that I did not get a barista cup? Not in the slightest, because I didn't even know they existed until their launch date. But if you still want a barista cup, not the limited edition one from Starbucks, because I can't get that for you because it's being sold on eBay and Facebook Marketplace from $200 to, I saw one for $1,000, $30 cup for being resold for $1,000. Go on Amazon. There is a dupe of this bear cup on Amazon. It doesn't have the Starbucks logo, but you know what? I think it looks cute without the Starbucks logo. I think I'm gonna get one myself. Or if I don't want to get that one, I'm gonna get an animal cracker container and make my barista cup out of that. Stop giving in to these trends. You don't need to follow every single trend. You don't need the Labubu's. You don't need the Stanley Cups. You don't need the barista cup. Please stop falling for overconsumption. Our society has become consumed by overconsumption, and it saddens me. It saddens me. Do better, guys.
She's shopping on Starbucks Club. She's shopping on Starbucks Club. She's getting paid.
So me as a collector, what do I think about this whole Starbucks cup thing, and also Starbucks employees buying it before even customers that have been waiting outside for hours are doing? Honestly, I love it. I love the drama. I love the action. I love seeing people going outside, shopping, waiting, communicating with each other, even if it's arguing, because these are new collectors, new people trying to get something they really enjoy. It's interesting. It's fun. It's great. I think more people should be doing this. This is exactly how I want Black Friday to be again. I want the chaos. It shows us that we can go outside again and not just all buying off the internet, avoiding each other, all scared of the what if. And when it comes to employees buying items, I really could care less. I do think it's a little weird that it's a limited item right now and they're just taking all of them off the shelf. If that is happening, I think they should just be one per Starbucks employee. But if Starbucks themselves have no policy against employees being able to shop on their breaks or something like that, then by all means, get it while you can, right? Because as a collector, and I'm not a big reseller, but it does feel nice buying something that's really limited that other people do want. So it's nice to see this. Let's hope our Black Friday is just like this.
Starbucks was like, ooh, let's make 50 teddy bear cups with no coffee in it and charge the people $25 for this cup. Somebody in the back said, yes, great idea, but only send 2 cups to each store so people could go crazy and rush there and wait in line so we can tell them we are out of cups. Why are y'all getting excited about a teddy bear cup? The cup doesn't even come with coffee in it. You just paying for the cup. It's not like when you can go to the amusement park and get a refill for $2 every time you go. No, you can pay regular price for that coffee. But y'all gotta have this $25 cup. Y'all gotta have this $25 cup.
The craze about the barista Starbucks bear thing that you could simply buy at Walmart or just buy a jar of honey in a little jar and keep the bear and put your coffee in there, which will solve the problem. But that's not what people want. They want to be able to buy the product and open on camera so they can look like, oh, I got it, I'm a part of the trend, right? So when it comes to like recession, when it comes to big businesses, big corporations, capitalism, they don't care that they're going to recession. As a matter of fact, they take advantage of the recession that people are in because they know people are going to spend money regardless because consumers buy things because it makes them feel better. So now when you're buying things to make you feel better, it doesn't matter if you are in a recession. But when the rich people see that recession is happening, that's when they take advantage and buy the things that they know that you can't afford, and then present it to you as something that you need so badly and you have to have regardless whether or not you're able to feed your family or not, right? And because you're a consumer, you're going to buy it because it makes you feel better. You have this rush that you get once you buy something new. You know how like people who are shopaholic, they buy things because they like that rush that they feel once they spend the money, and it's like, oh my God, something new. Or someone who likes to receive things in the mail, like myself, I love to receive gifts in the mail, right? Or gifts, period. It makes me feel better and all that, but the feeling doesn't last, right? But the rich person or the person who is the provider or the ones who's providing the goods, they're lining their pockets with the money. Even though you don't have it, you're gonna spend it anyways. Look at all these people who are complaining about Beyonce dropping merch, but they're still buying it, right? Because they're still buying out the robes, they're still buying out her merch. Even though she knows that her fans cannot afford it, she's going to drop it anyways because now is the time for them to make money. That is the reason why during a recession, the rich get richer, the poor get poorer, because they need that level of balance. And it doesn't matter whether or not you think that these people care about you, they really don't care about you at the end of the day. They care about making that money and lining their pockets. And when it comes to recessions, that's one of the best ways. That's one of the best times for you to basically bring in money as someone who provides the good, because now the consumers, even though they don't have it, they're still going to spend that money because they want something to make them feel good. In the time of, I can't feed my children, I'm working, I'm not getting paid, once you get home and you receive that box in front of your door and you open it and just give you that rush of feel good, it's like that little feel good moment that you have, and you want this to stay. Even though you're in a funk right now, you want that feeling to stay, so you continue to buy. So when it comes to the whole the Starbucks bear thing, people are having this craze about it now, but given another month or two, you're not going to hear about the bear anymore. Remember how the little boo-boo used to be a thing, and everyone was the little boo-boo. I made a whole video about it on my YouTube channel, All Things Journey, check it out. All of that, everyone was going crazy over it, and then like a month later, people were saying it was demonic because it was watching them, it was talking back to them, their children was acting crazy when it comes to little boo-boos and stuff. And now, yes, people are still having this craze over it because they just opened up a new store and people were in line waiting hours to get the new little boo-boo, right? But the craze is not as crazy now. Now it's something else, which is the Starbucks. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Starbucks become like a collector thing, so you can collect it and sell it in a few years. But honestly, it's simply just a bear. And the fact that a lot of different stores had it within the next day, like Shein, like they'll see a celebrity wear a dress and within hours they have the same exact dress. That's because all those companies, in my opinion, communicate with each other, and they know that they're going to be able to make money off of people, because at the end of the day they have one thing in common: they're selling to the consumer, and the consumer is going crazy buying it. Yes, some people might go and get the Amazon one, but also people might say, oh, I want to be original and get the Starbucks one with the Starbucks logo, even though it doesn't make a big difference because the coffee tastes the same. And also if you were to put water in there, the water would taste the same. So I don't know why people would want the Starbucks thing on there, the Starbucks logo. Well, I do get it because it's Starbucks, and if you're a Starbucks fan, you will want all that, right? Just like people who are completely obsessed with Starbucks coffee versus Dunkin' Donut, not knowing that Starbucks logo is a siren. And if you are so obsessed with Starbucks, that could be one of the reasons, because you have been hypnotized to think that, Starbucks coffee is better than Dunkin' Donuts. Don't come for me, Dunkin' Donut lovers or Starbucks lovers. But in my opinion, the coffee, it does the same job. It wakes you up, right? It might taste different, going down. I don't know how it could possibly taste so different where you would spend an extra $5 off of one cup versus one that you could get $5 less. I don't understand. It's still doing the same job, just like the little Starbucks. The Bear, you could get the one from Amazon that probably costs like $10 versus the Starbucks one, which is $30, which is crazy, because now you've been buying a $30 Bear. Now you gotta buy the coffee to put inside the Bear. So unless you're going to be going to Starbucks every day and getting some sort of $1 discount off of it, I don't see the point of getting it, because you could simply use a regular cup, or you could get the $10 Amazon one, which make the coffee still taste the same. It still looks the same except minus the Starbucks logo. So in my opinion, the only people who are losing are the consumers. And yes, the consumers already know that they're the only one losing, because once you eat that stuff, you're going to shit it out within a few days. Or, within a few hours. The coffee, especially people who coffee goes right through them within a few minutes, and then that's going to be that. And now you're going to have to spend another money to buy the coffee, because now you have the cup and you have to continue to stay in the trend. So now you're buying more coffee to put in the cup. It's like a whole cycle. And the people who are providing the goods are going to continue to provide the goods whether you're in a recession or not, because they know you're going to buy it regardless. Even though you don't have the money, you don't have money to feed your kids, you're going to spend that money to buy that Starbucks coffee, because the country that we live in, they tell you that you have to be a consumer, you have to buy. That's why on TikTok there's always a new product that you have to buy every single day. Oh, this one was good. 2 days later, oh my god, this is the best one. Oh my god, this is one of the best ones. Forget about the two that we just told you about 2 days ago. This one right here is it. And then 2 days later, it's a new one, until before you know it, the whole landfill is completely filled with trash that people have been buying on TikTok and or on Shein, because they keep telling you this one's the best one, and you just cannot make up your mind. Because I've honestly gotten, I've fallen into that hole before, buying things on TikTok 24/7, thinking, oh, this one's the best one, no, this one's the best one, no, this one is the best one, right? And now I have a bunch of things that I've been giving away to other people, because I'm like, I have all these things that I haven't even opened, or I barely used them, and I've been buying them on TikTok, because we are the consumer. And now that we're in a recession, the people who are above, because there's a separation, right? There's a separation. And the people who are above are looking at you, and they're just, eating over your head, basically. And we're all just going crazy and pushing each other and spitting on each other in line, waiting, losing sleep, waiting in line to get this one product that you think is going to change your life. But it does change your life for like 5 seconds, because it makes you feel better. It has that rush of dopamine, you feel amazing. And then 2 hours later, or less than 2 hours later, you're like, why the heck did I buy this? I don't understand why I spent all this money on this bear. Yes, it's cute, but you could also make your own bear, or you could just go to the local market and buy a jar of honey in the little shape of the bear, and then once you're done, you use that as your coffee cup. It makes no difference. A child wouldn't know the difference, right? So in my opinion, all this craze is kind of crazy. But y'all let me know what you think about that, whether or not you're going to spend some money on this bear thing. And also, if you purchase anything from the Beyoncé drops, the Beyoncé albums, or whatever she just dropped, her merch with the robes and the cups and all that stuff. Don't get me wrong, some of her stuff all cute, but they're not cute. They're not as cute for the price that I see. I just don't. No, absolutely not. I know you're Beyonce and all, but Beyonce and the rest of those celebrities, like Starbucks owners and also all of the celebrities, they wouldn't spit on you if you're on fire. The way that people would spend all their hard-earned money on people that they don't even know, on people who don't even care about them, but then their friends will have a little business, not necessarily a little business, their friends will have a business, and they wouldn't support their friends, even if their friends' business was going to be shut down and they needed some sales to keep the business open. They would not support their friends as much as they support celebrities. Don't get me wrong, you do what you need to do, you do what you have to do. It's your own money, you do what you want to do with your money, but at the end of the day, you're not supporting your friends that you know and you supposedly love and care about, but you'll support someone who wouldn't even spit on you if you're on fire. Is crazy to me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Talk to you later. Bye. People are coming for Beyonce now, talking about, you know, majority of her fans are black women and all these black women have lost their job. Yes, that's true, but Beyonce don't care. She knows you're going to buy it anyway. You will talk now, and then within a month or two, or even less than that, within a week or two, you're going to buy it. Because who is buying out all her robes? People are buying her stuff. That is the reason why she continued to put the price that she put, because she knows her fans are going to buy. Even the people who are not her fans are going to buy and or support her. That is the reason why, even though people will get on the internet all the time and cry about it, we're consumers and people do not care. They're complaining now, but then within a few minutes they will buy her things, because this is the same thing that happens every single time the celebrity drop their merch. Oh, you're tone deaf, people are, you know, you got to read the room, and then people it's always sold out, unless they're only putting a little bit out of it. But I believe that things are, like I said, we're going to touch up some stuff on this book. So in this book is called Spell of Abundance, Love, Wealth, and Protection. So in this book, on the first page, actually, I have a glamour affirmation that you will basically say, you stand in front of the mirror and you stare at yourself and you admire yourself, and you will say to yourself how beautiful you are. You'll basically seal this your beauty, like your glam, after you've done your makeup, or even stand in front of the mirror naked with nothing on, so you can really reaffirm yourself of your beauty, of your confidence and all that. This book is mainly for like self-confidence and self-elevation, you know, calling the goddess in you, calling the divinity in you, you know, calling the beauty in you, and also work with the moon, because the moon represents the woman, the mother, womb, water, all of this. So yeah, I have all the steps in here of all the spells that you need to do. It even has one to get rid of unwanted guests. It's pretty funny. To get rid of unwanted guests. And this book right here, right? So I'm gonna run down real quick of all the materials that you're going to need. You will need a brand new broom. It has to be brand new. And you'll need a piece of parchment paper, a black pen, a black trash bag, because we're going to get rid of this sucker, right? And of course your intentions. And also I have spells on here that you can say. I have daily affirmations. And also I have spells on here that you can do every single day to work with the energy of the planets of the day, and also the archangels that work with the day. So anyways, there's so many spells. There's a 7-day manifestation spell with archangels. And let's see. A 30-day money spell with bay leaves and the Fihu sign, which is a money sign. It's like an F with the extra part. Anyways, the symbol's there, and I even show you like what you need to do, what the sigil look like, all that. And the keys to enhance your spell. So there are different things on here on how to enhance your spell and basically grow your finance, grow your love, self-love, self-admiration, chance to say to yourself to give you that extra energy to go about your day. And also tips to enhance your spell. Oh, I already said this. And morning coffee abundance prosperity spell. You guys remember I just shared a video about morning coffee and how important it is when it comes to hoodoo, and how you can basically use your first cup of coffee in the morning to manifest a better life or a better day, or to bring forth money to you. So don't let, you know, you're already doing these things anyway, so you might as well just incorporate something a little bit extra to basically boost your thing. And here's a to influence your boss spell. So this one, I'm sure people who are actually working are going to love this. It's to influence your boss and attract favors towards you at work. Because look, in this economy, we're all working and we need some boost at work, and we also sometimes need to be tied to our job, so therefore you don't get fired. You know what I mean? So there's some stuff that you could do to basically tie yourself to your job, and or tie the job to you. And once you're done and you're all tired of that job, you can get rid of it. It's not something that's completely permanent, but use magic, guys. It's here for you to use. You have the herbs in your closet, you have the herbs in your pantry, you have the candles that you could just simply buy some candles super cheap. Use magic to elevate your life. Use magic to make yourself better. Let me tell you, Jesus was out here using magic, okay? Walking on water and stuff and turning water into wine. Sounds like magic to me. But anyways, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.